I think the reason why for I started this work is because of my customers who from my previous companies. I used to be a sales for international trade for over 7 years. When there are some products that my customers looking for and my previous companies are not available to do, I will try to help source some suppliers for them. And it makes me feel great, just like building a mutual trust with my customers, just like friends. And when I can actually help them to solve the problems, it makes me feel fulfilled. And I found there's a lot of small business startup want to build up their own supply chain in China when I received invitation from Upwork platform. And I think those business owner they are afraid of finding suppliers in China, and then it turns out to be a trading company or the order didn't finish as they expected. That's why I think they go to the Upwork platform to find a China agent to help them. I'm not saying trading company is not worth the value they provide, because trading companies sometimes can be very flexible and can source a lot of items at once for customers. It just, how to say, sometimes people just want to find a partner in China to got their back, and the relationship between trading company and customers is didn't go to the level they can open everything to each other. So that's why I think you can find a China agent to express your worries, your requirements about a product or suppliers. You may find out that China agents can help you to solve those problems. I think that's the value of a China agent. I kind of like to work with people in this way as a China agent, because I can know what actually customers thinking about, and then I will try to find a way to solve their worries. And that's why I try to build up my file on Upwork platform to see if I can help anyone who want to build up their China supply chain. I think one of my advantage is that I am capable to communicate with people in English. I found this advantage when I, as a sales, after I called some of my customers and they say that I am easy to communicate in English and I can understand well their requests. The other advantage is that I live in Shenzhen and I was born here. It's a well-developed supply chain city, especially in consumer electronics products. You can find raw material to shipment here in one step. And Guangdong province is also one of the well-developed industry export area in China. Because I was a sales before, so I know how the factory works and I know what's important for an order, and I can also do sample evaluation, factory inspection, shipment arrangements, etc. for customers. And also I have been worked in trading company as well, so I know how to source and evaluate suppliers for my customers. And with this experience, I think they are my advantages to help customers to build up their own supply chain in China. And I can be their agent in China to solve their problems and worries. Since I started to work as an international trade sales 7 years ago, I basically to do the sourcing since then, because I have been working in factory and trading company before. Sometimes the factory or trading companies cannot meet customers' requirements, then I will do the sourcing to find suppliers who can do that to meet my customers' requirements. A lot of the customers have been asking me these questions after they have a call or video meeting with me. And to be honest, I didn't study English abroad before, like never. I learned English from school, and after the graduation, I learned business English by myself. I think my pronunciation is okay for me to communicate with people in English, especially when we're talking. but my grammar is poor. There's still a lot of space for me to improve my English grammar. Currently, I can speak Mandarin, Cantonese, and one dialect in China, and English as a language for me to communicate with foreigners. Also, I'm currently learning Korean and still a beginner for Korean. Now I can have simple conversation with people in Korean. I have tried to learn Japanese before, but it was too difficult for me to understand the grammar and the reading. And I think it's very interesting for me to learn a new language.